On to direct the Dreamworks Studio project MOTORCADE. The project has been on and off development for some time, with Tom Cruise being attached to star several years ago. According to reports, the story focuses on an attack made on the president's motorcade as it travels through the streets of Los Angeles, and a disgraced Secret Service agent comes to the rescue. Carnahan is also rewriting the existing script, so story elements may change. Marred by the sounds of MOTORCADE with Joe Carnahan directing.
I may lose friends saying this, but I'm going to sell it for a couple of reasons. I think that there are themes and ebbs and flows with what works and what doesn't in cinema, and I think that the whole age of the presidential attack may be done for now. We saw Olympus Has Fallen, we saw White House Down. They weren't successes remotely. And then when you think of Tom Cruise, he was on his game. And then when you had an amazing movie like Live, Die, Repeat, or is it Edge of Tomorrow? I'm not sure. It didn't do as well as it should have. Yes, that's marketing's fault, but it still should have just blown everyone's faces off because it was a really great film. So I maybe think that not only is the theme a little bit done, I think Tom Cruise is a little bit done. In saying that, though, we are in the age of Ultron, of superhero movies. Maybe this is a refreshing take that if people don't feel that same way about movies of superheroes, and they could find solace in a movie like this. But I'm personally going to sell it.
Yeah, I am going to mildly buy it. I mean, Tom Cruise is no longer attached to the film. I mean, it went from Tom Cruise, and I believe Ryan Reynolds was the next one who signed on, and I don't even know if Ryan Reynolds is still signed on or not. The reason I'm not enthusiastically buying it is because we have not only seen the Attack on the President's movies, we've seen the Attack on the President being saved by a formerly disgraced Secret Service member movies. Clint Eastwood did it. We just saw Gerard Butler do it. I mean, this movie's been done. Now, that being said, Joe Carnahan is also coming on and rewriting the script, and maybe they're going to make significant changes. Maybe they won't. But the one down thing for me about this is that we just talked about this on AMC Heroes, is that Carnahan has been attached. He wrote a script to Mark Millar's Nemesis, which is a movie that Millar lost his mind over when he read Carnahan's script. And that, after reading all of Nemesis, I'm telling you, that's the movie I want Joe Carnahan directing. I want that movie made, not this one. But there's enough here that intrigues me. He directed The Grey, which he did great. He directed Narc, which he did such a great job on. So I'm going to give it a pass right now. I'm going to give it a buy.
It's a huge buy for me. I love Joe Carnahan, and I loved The Grey. I thought Grey landed in January. So January is the toilet bowl of movie season. So when you get a gem like that, because it to me was a dark, gritty movie, what he does well, Narc, another one. This seems like this could happen because you're going to see the development of a character in this disgraced Secret Service. What Clint Eastwood did in the Line of Fire was they really developed why he was disgraced. As long as you're going to have two different versions, like you guys mentioned the Gerard Butler movie, which I had fun with. But it was a popcorn.
So did I, yeah.
And it was a popcorn shove in your face, just kind of, whatever the story is, it doesn't matter. It's just a lot of violence and let's have fun with it. I feel there's going to be more substance to Carnahan's version of this because that's what Carnahan does. And I would like them to have a story. I would have liked to seen Tom Cruise in this movie because to me, I don't think he's done. I think that Edge of Tomorrow proved that he wasn't. And I think to me, him in a movie like this would be similar to what he did when he was in Michael Mann's Collateral.
Right.
When he was in, that's what I would like to see. But so they get somebody who can play a darker role, maybe somebody who is used to playing good guys, like Tom Hanks or something. Now that's overshooting maybe right now, but I'll wait for the casting before I sell it.
I still want to see Tom Cruise do a standalone Len Grossman movie. I've been waiting for that.